because someone tried.
Oh really?
Apparently, this is what I was.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to our episode, man. Thanks to everybody who has subscribed to our YouTube. We are 318 subscribers right now. Thanks to everybody. We didn't think that we're gonna make it up to these 318 subscribers. We thank you guys, man. Thanks for subscribing to our YouTube.
To be honest, we're happy with anything.
We're happy with anything. I swear to God.
To please us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I swear to God, when we started, I didn't know that we were gonna make it up to 318 subscribers. I would never dream of it. Yeah, but thanks to anybody that has subscribed to our YouTube, man. Thank you so much. And make sure you tap on the notification button. Anytime we put a video up, you will get a notification.
Yeah, so make sure you like. The likes make it spread. Also, I'm loving the comments we're getting on different shows to watch. Thank you so much. Which they'll be coming soon. Also, we've got another, what's called Family Feud
reaction.
South African Family Feud reactions coming out soon.
Coming up soon,
stay tuned. We'll try and do our reaction videos regularly now, if we can.
Yeah, if we can.
We'll see how we go. But anyway, today we've decided that we're gonna do 10 things about Austria.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, Noah and I live together in Austria. We met in Austria. So I actually went there on exchange and Noah arrived there as a refugee.
Oh yeah, and by the way, we are not in Austria, we are in Australia. And people still message me and goes, oh, how is Austria? They got confused because of Austria and Australia. So yeah, it's similar, the pronunciation is similar, yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so we thought we'd do the 10 things that we thought of about Austria. That are kind of different to other countries, maybe. And
by the way, this is our own experience. It might be different from somebody's perspective or his experience, but these are the stuff that like we think that.
And we were like, what? Okay, but like every culture's different, and that's why I love traveling, and I'm sure Noah loves traveling, and that's probably why we're together.
And that's where we met. We met in Austria too. We met in Austria. Yeah, we met in Austria.
I've already told him that, babe.
So let's get to it.
Let's get to it. You ready? Okay, so guys, and if you got any other ones that we didn't mention, write them below.
Oh yeah, write in the comment section.
We like to know what you think. So let's start. I've got this in my handy little book over here. They love to eat semmel and Leberfleisch.
Leberfleisch.
Fleisch.
Yeah, in German,
I'm sorry if we're saying it badly in German. I'm not very good at speaking German.
In German,
But do you want to explain what each of them are?
Semmel is a bread. It's a round bread. So they have it with Putenfleisch, which is
Leberfleisch.
Putenfleisch was turkey meat.
Turkey meat.
Turkey meat and Leberfleisch is I think it's ham.
Because the thing is, you could go to a supermarket and you could go, oh, can I get a sandwich? And they provide that for you.
Oh, it's a lot of bread.
Like they'll make it for you, which is not really, like, we don't do that in Australia. You can't go to a supermarket like Coles and go, can I get a sandwich? You have to buy the bread and stuff and take it home, or go to a cafe. But anyway, so I thought, so they love semmel, they love bread. With semmel is most famous, I think. Semmel is the round bread. Yeah, you can Google it. It's called semmel. I think it's S-E-M-M-E-L. Yeah. So they like Leberfleisch too, which is ham with, I think, ham meat mixed with cheese. And Putenfleisch. Yeah, they like it. Yeah. So that's one, guys. That's one. Yeah. And number 2, they like Red Bull. Oh, they drink a lot of Red Bull. Yeah, because Red Bull, I think the guy is from Austria. Oh yeah, he's Austrian. I think he's an Austrian millionaire, and I think he's Austrian. Yeah. So we lived in Salzburg, and if you know about Salzburg like Red Bull is everywhere, like as in like they own a museum, they have a ski rink, lakes, football, like everything is like Red Bull, isn't it?
Red Bull, yeah.
So they even worked in a place.
Oh yeah, I work at Red Bull Arena. It's an ice hockey arena where I work there as a cleaner. It's true. And they drink a lot of Red Bull, like Red Bull Energy. They love it. It's everywhere. They like drinking Red Bull.
But just something random. You know how if you're in Australia, you see those ads where if you drink Red Bull, you fly? Well, apparently in Germany and Austria, they had to remove that because someone tried.
Oh, really?
Apparently. This is what I was told.
Yeah, that's great.
And then, so they started removing that from ads. I don't know how true that is, but I got a friend told me that in Austrian. He might have been messing with me, but anyway, apparently.
There's a rat, do not try it at home.
Yeah.
At the advertisement,
I think they do though. I think they do.
Yeah, they do. Some of those stuff they do.
People are silly, you know? People are silly. Number 3, is Krampus.
Krampus, yeah. Krampus is around Christmas. They have Christmas.
So Krampus are crazy. Like, you know how you get coal in your stocking and that's the big threat for kids and stuff like that? Well, in Austria, they're a bit more harsher. They send monsters to kidnap you, and this is their like kind of story. So every year around Christmas, they'll have, as you all probably know about the Christmas markets they have in most of Europe, you know, in the countries in Europe, they have these monsters. So they all dressed up. They even have a bell. Yeah,
it's like masquerades, you know. They dress like masquerades.
Well, sort of, but they dress in the whole suit. And they run through the market. And they have whips.
Yeah, they whip people.
They hit you. They actually hit you. But it's so scary because you hear the bells. Ding, 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 ding.
Cling,
it's like
cling,
Halloween, like scary. It's terrifying. And then you see the kids crying around you. And this is a tradition. If you're an adult, I suggest go to it.
Oh yeah.
If you ever go to Austria. But be aware, if you go to the little towns, like they've said that they're not allowed to drink when they're doing the Krampus outfits, but in the smaller towns they actually do drink.
Ooh, wow.
So you have to, like, they can be extra harder, and my friend had welts all over her legs, like
whipped.
Like she was just whipped. But yeah, so just a heads up about that. But
it's a different traditional experience, you know.
Yeah, but you have to do it. I reckon Christmas markets and like including it in this Christmas market is amazing too. Totally different to Australia.
It's different.
We don't have that in Australia. We don't do that. So I suggest totally have a look at the Krampus.
It's a nice experience, you know.
Well, no, I wouldn't say nice. It's interesting.
No, different culture. If you're from a different part of the world and you go to those kind of things, it's totally different. So it's a different experience.
But it's interesting. I wouldn't say nice.
Yes, interesting. Alright, it's interesting, like experience. Okay.
And they also, if you go to these things, if you look a bit scared, they go for you.
They come for you.
Don't look scared.
They do.
Like they actually kind of target you.
They target you.
And from it does hurt when you get hit, and it's just letting you know, guys. That was something weird I thought of.
So they have lakes. They swim in the swimming pools. Yeah, they have lakes, and there's a lot of lakes in Austria.
Instead of swimming pools.
Instead of swimming pools, I think because of the mountains. The mountains. Because we live in Salzburg, and there's a lot of mountains and there's a lot of fresh water. and they have a lot of lakes and.
Well, I think they do have swimming pool. They do have swimming pools. Sorry, they do because I swam at them.
Yeah.
But they also have lakes,
yeah.
and you can go and they treat it like it's a normal outdoor pool.
Yeah, outdoor pool.
It's quite cool. Like Noah cleaned there, didn't
Oh
he?
yeah, I have a job there back there. But I don't know whether they are man-made lakes or are they artificial lakes or.
I reckon they're man-made.
Yeah, I think.
But you should see it. It's like set up like a beach. It's like going to the beach.
Yeah, it's like going to the beach, like small beach. Yeah,
it's really different. It's quite interesting. Is there fish in it? I think there is.
Oh yeah, some of them has fish in it. Yeah. The one that I walked at has fish in it. Yeah, it has fish in it. And what is it called? Yeah, and it's parked. It's parked like a
It's
beach.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. Yeah. But yeah, you guys check that out. It was
yeah. You know why it's parked? Because Austria is a landlocked country. It's not next to the sea or.
Yeah, so they have lakes.
Yeah, they have lakes. Yeah, they have lakes.
Yeah.
Beautiful lakes though.
Exactly. Oh, they love pork.
Yeah, they love ham. Yeah.
Ham, pork. We go to the supermarket all the time, and there was literally no other meat.
Yeah,
there was no other meat but pork.
I always struggle.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, Noah, because Noah doesn't eat pork.
Yeah.
I don't either now, but Noah didn't eat pork forever. Oh, yeah. So whenever we went to the shop, it goes, "Where's the chicken?" Like it was just
because everything is written in German, you don't know whether it's ham, and then later I learned that word swine.
Yeah.
Swine means ham, and then when I learned that, when I see swine, I know it's pork.
Because at one point I had to leave because my visa expired, and Noah would call me up all the time and be like, "Which one is the one with pork?" And then he'd call me, "What's this?" Because he was so used to me making sure he didn't eat it. It was quite funny, but yeah, so be aware of that everywhere you go, even the schnitzels.
Yes.
Pork.
Yes, pork. Yes.
They eat pork. We go to restaurants and Noah could only eat 2 things out of the menu.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, it's true.
And then yeah, just everywhere. Like Australia's like pork too, but it's usually there's a mix though. There's more of a mix.
Oh yeah, I was a refugee because I lived with a lot of refugees in the camps, like Arabs and all that. They always struggle because there's no too much halal food. Yeah, you have to go to some certain areas to get those halal food. Because a lot of ham, you go to the shops and it's a lot of ham.
Because there is like a Turkish street though, isn't there?
Yeah. So they have areas where a lot of Turkish are, and they have a lot of areas where there's a lot of
like
Africans
Australia.
Yeah.
Like Australia, you can go to one area and there's all the Africans and all the Asians and all the... Like, that's just how we work, I think, everywhere, I guess.
True, yeah.
But yeah, lots and lots of pork, guys. Like... Okay, our next one is there's
churches. There's a lot of churches. I live, I live right next to the church, and every was it 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, and it goes bang, 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 the bell. It's like in my country too, and you every now and then you hear Allah Akbar. It's like the church is in there. You go bang, bang, bang,
and I hear that bang,
bang, bang. Yeah.
Crazy. And then yeah, there's heaps of churches everywhere, and a lot of it's quite religious there. I feel.
It's true.
And also one of the guys was telling me that even like if you say you want to get married in a church, you have to pay some tax towards it, and it comes out of your tax. Like it's so crazy.
They pay tax to the church.
Yeah, it's just really interesting.
Christianity is a big thing in there, I think.
Yeah,
there's a lot of churches too. They have a lot of churches too.
Yeah, heaps of churches.
Churches, yeah.
It's just a really different
it's like Turkey. Turkey has a lot of mosques, but I don't see people praying in them.
Mosques, yeah.
I didn't see. I live in Turkey for so many years. I didn't see a lot of people going to pray. They have mosques every corner.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's so crazy.
It's so crazy.
Thanks for watching part 1 of the 10 things you need to know.
Numero 1.
Yes.
1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What are you on
See, I can speak French.
What about German, babe?
1, 2, 3, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hey! We went a bit off topic there.
Yeah, don't mess with me. You like Spanish, Italian, and all that.
Oh yeah, okay, just to show it off. Anyway, guys, we hope you enjoyed part 1 of our Austrian 10 things you need to know about Austria.
Yeah.
And stay tuned for our next episode, which will come shortly. Thanks, guys.